Good morning one and all. Now in today's class we'll be studying about plant layout. Now first of all we'll understand what is the meaning of plant layout. Okay, it is arrangement of the various things in a planned manner. Okay, means proper arrangement has to be done about the various things. Like what happens, we'll take example about suppose machinery, equipment and other facilities are there. Okay, now in order to manufacture any kind of the product, okay, there are various things or various process which are required. So if they are not arranged in a proper manner, now just imagine that if you want to manufacture any kind of a product and the things are not been arranged in a proper sequential manner, okay, then it becomes difficult in order to properly manufacture that particular product. So first of all, what happens in this, arrangement of the various things has to be done properly, means proper arrangement has to be done in a sequential manner, means order by order, or you can take example as a step by step or process by process. Okay, now I have given you example about suppose machinery, equipment and other facilities are there. Now whichever the machines and equipments are required in order to manufacture that particular product, so we need to join that or properly we have to set up that particular machine. Okay, now suppose the parts are there and all the parts are located in different areas, or the different parts are located in different locations which are there. So we need to combine all that, or we need to arrange that in a proper manner. It can be the machines also, or it can be equipment also, and other facilities are also there. Whichever the other infrastructural facilities which are required, okay, maybe for the employees or workers, so for that proper arrangement has to be done. Okay, now the department for receiving raw materials and finished goods. Now suppose what happens in case of manufacturing any kind of the product, whatever the collection of raw materials we will do, okay, first try to make arrangement of the proper raw materials and start manufacturing that particular product. Then only it will become a final product or a finished goods. Okay, so this is all about the plant layout. Only you need to remember in this, proper arrangement of the various things has to be done. Means what? Means if it is not in a proper condition, or it is been dispersed, okay, it is been dispersed here and there, we need to arrange it, bring it together and form it in one manner, and then it becomes possible in order to start manufacturing that particular product. Or we have taken example of the raw materials conversion that into the finished goods. Okay, like suppose raw materials, that is the first stage, okay, or that is the first process. Then we will start manufacturing the particular product. Okay, then it becomes what? Work in progress, means it is half completed product. Still we have not completed that particular product. Okay, or you may also term it as what? Semi-finished product. And afterwards it will become a final product. Okay, that is also called as what? Final product or the finished goods, which we tell. Okay, finished goods or the final product. And the maintenance department and department which is there, okay, looking after the particular work. As you are aware that there are many departments in the organization, you are already familiar about this. Okay, like HR department is there, finance, marketing, production. Okay, so like that way even maintenance department is there, which will take care about the proper maintenance, that is the repairs and maintenance of what? Machines, equipments, tools. Okay, now suppose if you find that if any part is defective, it is not been properly used, or it has been damaged and all that, so for that taking proper care, okay, that is been done by which? Maintenance department, means they will look after or take proper care of that. So this is all about plant layout. Then after you understand properly the meaning, we can go to the next part. So first clearly understand what is the meaning of this plant layout. Means proper arrangement of the various things has to be done. Okay, means like suppose machinery, equipment, tools which are there. Okay, and converting that raw materials into the finished products. And also which department will look after or take proper care, that is the maintenance department. Then we will see about the types of plant layout. Now there are various types of plant layout, so we have to study one by one type of the plant layout. Okay, what is the meaning of that, and along with that we need to study what merits and demerits. So first, if you clearly understood the meaning of plant layout, then you can properly understand these various types of plant layout. Okay, so one by one we can study each type or each method. Now the first one is what? Product layout. Okay, as the word itself suggests, product layout. Okay, we need to make arrangement of how the product manufacturing will be done. Okay, like already I have told you that if you want to start manufacturing any kind of product, what is the main essential part? Raw material. So we need to properly collection of raw material has to be done. Okay, then we start work in progress, start manufacturing that particular product, and we give a finishing touch, means a final product or the finished goods. Means for that proper packaging, brand name, labeling has to be done. So this is all about the product layout. See here, already we have seen layout means what? Arrangement of the things, and in that product layout means what? The process or the way of manufacturing that particular product, the step by step procedure has to be done. Okay, now see how you follow the step by step, means what? First step, second step and third stage. Okay, or you follow the processes which are there, that is a process 1, process 2 and process 3, like that way. So that means what? Step by step procedure, means one by one. Now we will study here what are the merits and demerit. Okay, now the first merit of this product layout, it is what? Regulation of production. Now this all I am going to explain you with the help of the key terms, so that you can understand properly. Now here a regulation of production, that is there. Okay, plant sequence and the stage involved, it may be monitored and controlled. So first you understand plant sequence. What is the meaning of sequence? Sequence means you have to arrange it in a orderly manner. Now take simple example. Okay, I have told you about the 3 processes, no? That is the process 1, process 2 and process 3. Like raw material is there, okay, then semi-finished product is there and finished product. Now just imagine that, okay, we will shift the third process to the first process. Okay, just assume, okay, that the third stage we have to shift it to the first stage, means the finished product we will shift it to the raw material, and okay, the first stage will be the finished product, then second stage raw material and third stage semi-finished goods. Okay, now what happens here? Okay, the arrangement is not properly. First only you cannot get a final product. Now here the question arises, what? From where you got this final product? Like that way only it did not become manufactured, no? So from where you got it? First stage was there, raw material. Okay, leaving that first stage, you had come directly to the third stage. It is not possible. So only the step by step procedure had to be followed. Okay, means the first stage which is there, no, accordingly it should be followed in an orderly manner, or accordingly it should be followed in a sequential manner. Okay, that is called as a plant sequence. And the stage involved, it may be monitored and controlled. Now monitored and controlled means what? Here proper checking has to be done, whether the things which have been running or whether whatever the stages have been involved, it has been there in a proper condition or not. Okay, means proper checking or verification has to be done and proper controlling has to be done. So that is called as a regulation of production. Then the second one is what? Scientific material handling. Now here proper material handling has to be done. How to handle the materials. Okay, now here just think that now whichever the material are been ordered from one company to the other company, okay, and which material are suitable for manufacturing that particular product, so we need to handle or control that materials in a proper manner. Then the next one, no bottleneck in production. Now what do you mean by the term no bottleneck in production? Means here the obstacles which are there, means whatever the difficulties, obstacles means whatever the difficulties or hurdles which have been faced, okay, we need to face all these difficulties, obstacles and hurdles. Now here it is not possible that, okay, directly there are no problems or no difficulties in the production process, means directly the product will be produced, not like that. Here what happens, some kind of the difficulties or problems or some obstacles may come in the manufacturing process. Then the next one is what, speed production. Now here speed production means what, now the time which has been set, time management which has been set in order to manufacture that particular product, it should run in a whatever the range of speed is there, how the calculation of the speed will be done. Like suppose think that, see here there are different kinds or different forms of machines are there. Few machines, no, they may run their speed, whatever their speed is there, okay, that speed may vary from the different machine. Some machines may give quickly, means quick result or quick output they can give, whereas the other machine process which is there, it will be in a slow process, they may not give the result as quickly as possible. Then greater possibility of space utilization. Now here greater possibility of space utilization means what, now suppose in order to manufacture any kind of the product, the space which has been utilized or the space which has been covered, it depends upon the product, how they want to manufacture that particular product. Now I'll give you one simple example that, now just imagine that, okay, now workers, they are starting manufacturing that particular product and they are working in one department or in one area, and whatever is the space utilized, okay, or whatever is the space covered for that, okay, that is not becoming sufficient or that is not comfortable to work in that area or that environment which is there. So what they will do, okay, now these workers know they are working in that area or that department and that much space is not been covered in order to manufacture that particular product, means they are feeling not feeling comfortable to work in that environment, okay. So at that point of time, proper space should be utilized, means the area required which is there or area covered, it should be properly utilized, okay. Now these are the merits. Now apart from that, we have to study about the demerits of plant layout. In that, the first one is what, heavy capital expenditure. Now here what happens, how much capital or how much investment is required. Now in order to purchase the machinery or in order to purchase the machines which are there, no, that much cost or that much investment is been required, okay. So here they are spending more investment in the purchase of the machine. Then high overhead charges. Now high overhead charges means what, now the charges which have been there, okay, overhead charges are also more or increasing. The next one is breakdown. Now here breakdown means what, now in case of any breakdown of any machine or equipment and all that, okay, now that will be a problem caused to the organization, because what happens, if there is no proper repairs and maintenance being done of the machines or equipment and there is a breakdown, okay, breakdown of any machine and all that, okay, then that time what happen, it causes harm to the workers. Now you just think that, okay, now the worker is working with any machine or equipment and there it has been found damaged, okay, or it has been found some defective, and what happens, now the worker starts working with that machine or equipment and no proper repair or maintenance has been done. The next one is inflexibility. Now inflexibility means what, in this product layout, the machines and men which are there, okay, the performance of the machine. Now here first of all clearly understand, flexibility means what, flexibility means changes, and inflexibility means what, suppose in case there have been found no changes in the working pattern or no changes in the machine. Then the next one is what, additional output not possible. Now additional output not possible means what, here whatever the output is there, that much output or that much result we will get. Extra or additional output is not possible. Now this will come under the types of plant layout. Now only you need to remember that layout means what? Arrangement. Arrangement of whatever the it can be the machinery, equipment, tools, okay, or in case of manufacturing the particular product right from the stage of raw materials to the finished product. Okay, and after that we had studied about the types of plant layout. In that first part was what? Product layout. Means here regarding the product which is there, okay, how the layout means how the proper arrangement will be done. Then we had studied about what? Merits and demerits. In merits we had studied what? Regulation of production. Means here plant sequence was there. Sequence means arrangement in a proper manner. Okay, already I have told you that should be done in a step by step procedure. Okay, means process by process. That is the first stage, second stage and third stage. I had given you one example also. Is it clear? Means which the first stage is there, no? After that only will come the second stage and third stage. Then scientific material handling. How in order we handle the proper material. Then no bottleneck in production. Okay, then speed production. It depends upon the machines which are there, where the result or output will be given very quickly based on the calculation of what? Speed. Okay, or the slow speed also will be there. Then greater possibility of space utilization means how much space is being used, required or utilized in order to manufacture that particular product. Then we had studied about what? Demerits. Heavy capital expenditure. Okay, heavy capital expenditure means how much more investment is being done in order to purchase that machine. Then high overhead charges, then breakdown. Okay, inflexibility and additional output not possible. So this is the first type of plant layout. That is what? Product layout.